Hey guys, what's up? I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor at italki.com. italki is a website where language learners can connect with real live native speaker teachers of the language that they're trying to learn. We actually have a really great buy one lesson, get one lesson free promo going on, so check the description box down below. It's super affordable and you can learn a new language from the comfort of your own home. Now, let's get on to the video.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Jenny from J Hearts J, and you know I'm here by myself because, as you guys saw in our last videos, Jay's already gone back to Korea, which is sad, but I'll be joining him in 10 days. And actually one of the questions that we got a lot on that video and that I've gotten a lot on other videos like more recently is people asking us why we are going back to Korea, since we made a video that was somewhat popular about why we came to the States from Korea. I think, you know, it's only fair to be curious about why we're going back. I actually have a pretty detailed blog post about that, and you can see the link down in the description box below where I talked about that as well. And there's a couple of blog posts where I talk about us, you know, the steps that we've been taking to go back to Korea, and you know, us looking for apartments and all of that stuff, which I'll talk about more on our blog, but I also have some blog posts about it already, so you should check out our blog. So yeah, so I'm here. Well, I'm not here completely by myself today. I also have, I want to introduce you to my doggy nephew. Say hello. This is Leo. Leo, say hi. Hi. He's a little bit camera shy. Yeah, this is my sister's new puppy, Leo. Look at his little hoodie. It's so cute. He's so cute. I want to take him with me. So yeah, this is Leo. Yeah, so yeah, I'm here with Leo. We're just gonna sort of chat about why we're going back to Korea. So here we go. Okay, so one of the most important and pretty much the first thing is that I still hadn't found a job in the States, and it had been almost a year, and I just didn't want to go back to doing something like retail, or I don't know, not that there's anything wrong with retail, I did it before, I didn't want to do that again. And so I just, you know, we talked about it and what would be best, since we were running, you know, our savings was like extremely low. I still didn't have a job. And when I found jobs, and you know, I did get technically hired at a few places, the salary was significantly lower than what I was making when I was working in Korea. So it's just, you know, it wasn't really something that I wanted to do. And as well as the fact that, you know, if I didn't find a pretty good paying job, living in California is pretty much impossible for us because Jay doesn't speak English well enough to get a lot of the positions that would pay enough to supplement my income. So there was that. So, I mean, that's the main reason. I think, you know, one of the other reasons is just that I sort of think that Jay, I'm not sure how happy he was being here, and that could just be because I wasn't working and we were a little bit stressed about money and what we were gonna do, but I also think he just was really homesick. He coming to America with me, the trip we did to America was really his first time really being abroad. I think he took a boat to Japan for like a day trip once when he was in his early 20s, but he's never really been abroad. So living abroad, I think it was a really big jump. I've traveled all over. I've lived in England, I lived in Korea. I mean, like, I've been to a bunch of different countries. I think I'm more of a travel-minded person, so it's a little bit easier for me to adapt. I think it was a little bit more difficult for him than I originally thought it would be. And because of that, I think he was just feeling a little bit homesick. So after, you know, a few months of me, 6 months or so of me not being able to not having found a job yet, he started sort of going, well, maybe we should go back to Korea. And so, you know, finally, mostly for me, it was just that we ran out of money. If we had still had more in savings, I probably would have just wanted to stay. I mean, there were reasons for me. Obviously, you saw in the video why I would want to go to Korea, and that's true. I did want to move back to Korea. I just didn't want to move back yet. I wasn't ready to move back yet. I was still enjoying my time in the States. I'd spent so long away from home that it was really nice for me to be back in sort of such a comfortable, familiar environment. Oh, Leo, don't cry. Okay, wait, I'm gonna let Leo go back. Sorry about that. Leo's gone now. Oh, do you guys like my onesie? I know I'm changing the subject, but isn't this cute? This is so cute. I really like it. Also, I'm really feeling my hair today. I'm really feeling it. It's cute. Anyway, so what was I saying? I remember what I was talking about now. I did want to move back to Korea. So it's not like this is like the worst thing that's ever happened. I did want to move back, and when I had a kid, I wanted my kid to live there. at least until later in elementary school. And that was sort of the plan that I had, and that's sort of what I wanted. But I still wanted, maybe some more time in the States, maybe get some experience doing something else. Particularly marketing is what I really wanted to get experience doing. And I did actually get one sort of marketing-ish job, but it was too far away from where my mother lived, where we were staying. And the pay wasn't really anywhere near enough for us to be able to get an apartment on our own, so that sort of didn't work out. So yeah, I wanted to get experience in that so that I could go back to Korea and maybe get a job other than teaching. I do really, really like teaching, but I think the only negative with teaching is that there's sort of a cap on how much money you can make, and on sort of how far you go. So maybe this time I'll try. Let's see if I can get a show on EBS or something. But I mean, pretty much you're just a teacher, and the salary actually has been going down since when I first came to Korea. So the salaries are a lot lower, there are a lot fewer positions, and even though it's something that I really do enjoy doing, I felt like there's a little bit of the feeling of hitting a wall, like getting to a point where you can't go any higher, like hitting the ceiling or something. In that career, that was a little bit frustrating for me. So I think I was hoping to get some experience doing something here so that I could go back to Korea and get a non-teaching job. However, I'm gonna look at this positively and say that teaching is just gonna be a way for me to sort of expand not only my YouTube channel, but sort of some of the other things that I have in mind to do. And maybe I'll have more time to be more of an entrepreneur doing a job that like teaching, which for me, as I'm someone with a marriage visa, not having to go there on a work visa, I have a lot more options, and there's a lot more ways for me to keep my schedule open to be able to do more things. So I am sort of excited for that opportunity, but at the same time, I wasn't quite ready to go back to Korea, even though now we're doing it, and I'm starting to get excited. I'm definitely starting to get excited. So yeah, so for those of you who are wondering why we're going back to Korea, those are pretty much the main two reasons that we're going back. It actually had nothing to do with me wanting to have kids in Korea. It had nothing, that wasn't even something that we discussed when we were talking about it. But in the end, I think we're making the best decision that we can for us, and I'm hoping that everything works out. I'm still looking for a job. I actually already have an interview lined up for like the day after I get there, so that's pretty exciting. I think Jay is still looking for work. Jay's found our apartment, which I'll make a video talking about that soon. Yeah, so I think everything is sort of falling into place for our move. I'm excited for our move, I guess, now a little bit. I'm starting to get excited, but at the same time, I'm just like, at the same time, I don't want to leave. I'm happy being able to see my parents and my sister and, be involved in their lives more than I have been in the past, like, from 2008 until 2014 when we moved back to the States. So yeah, it's still like mixed feelings. I think Jay is the same way. Like, even though he was super homesick, he still was sort of hoping that we could really do really well in the States, and it just didn't work out. So this is just like one small tip from me. If you are planning to go to teach English in Korea, or if you're teaching English in Korea and you're going to be there for a while, I would suggest that while you're in Korea, you continually learn and sort of try to build up your skill set, and maybe attend classes or try to get, internships and stuff like that to sort of keep your resume sort of fresh, or like to give you sort of more opportunities for when you decide to move back. Because I found that the teaching job, unless you're going to another teaching job in the States, people don't always understand how you can transfer those skills into other positions. And I had a really hard time sort of convincing people that, yeah, even though I was teaching for 6 years, I learned this and this and this, and I have this and this experience. Like, it was a little bit hard because that teaching ESL feels so specific to people. So that's just going to be my tip, and probably one of the reasons why it probably didn't work out as well for me here as I was hoping it would. So yeah, well, I think that's it for this video. I'm actually about to do a video chat with Jay, which I will post on the channel as well. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything else to say about this, why we're moving back to Korea. But if you guys have any questions, please, you can ask them in the comment section. But if you really want me to see them, then it's better to click the request, the like content request link. That's going to be in the description box down below, because if you click that, I always see those. It goes to my email and it keeps like a spreadsheet of all the questions that people ask and all the things that people want me to talk about on our channel, which I will get to soon. I have the list. I haven't really gone through it yet, but I will get to that soon. So yeah, okay, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys later. You'll see me later. All right, bye.
I don't want to go to Korea.
Why? 오빠 그렇게 말하면 나 너 슬프잖아. 나 보고 싶을 건데. 아.